Hello, my dear students. Students, we are continuing with lesson 7, Glimpses of India, and we started its third part, that is tea from Assam. And till now, we have read about the journey to Assam by Rajveer and Pranjal, who are classmates in Delhi. Pranjal's parents live in Assam. His father is a manager in the tea garden in Assam, and Pranjal invites his friend Rajveer to visit him in Assam during the summer vacation. And their conversation take place in the train. A tea seller came and the dialogue about tea started. Both friends, like many other passengers in the train, ordered for tea, and the scenery outside was beautiful and green. And after the paddy fields, the green fields are or were replaced by tea bushes, and it represents a magnificent view. We have also read about a legend that, according to that, a Chinese emperor used to boil water before drinking it, and one day a few twigs burning under the pot fell into the water. The water had a delicious flavor. These were the tea leaves that gave the water a delicious flavor. Now let us start. Tell me another, scoffed Pranjal. Then Rajveer asked Pranjal to tell him more about legends behind tea. We have an Indian legend too, he said. An Indian legend behind this tea is also there. Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic, cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditation. That there was a Buddhist ascetic monk, you can say, Bodhidharma was there, and he cut off his eyelids because he was feeling sleepy during meditation. So, 10 tea plants grew out of the eyelids, and 10 tea plants grew from those eyelids. The leaves of these plants, when put in hot water and drunk, vanished. Sleep. So, sleep disappeared or vanished when these leaves of these plants were put in hot water and drunk. Now, tea was first drunk in China, Rajveer added. Then Rajveer added, as far back as 2700 BC. He said that as far as as far back as 2700 BC, the tea was first drunk in China, Rajveer said. In fact, words such as tea, chai, and chini are from Chinese. And he also said that words like chai and chini, they are from Chinese. Tea came to Europe only in the 16th century and was drunk more as medicine than as beverage. Now, uh, tea came to Europe only in the 16th century, and it was drunk just like medicine and not as beverage. Beverage, I think it's known to you that light drink we take, tea, coffee, etc. The train clattered into Mariani Junction. The boys collected their luggage and pushed their way to the crowded platform. Now their train, it clattered, it made a sound that they reached at Mariani Junction. The boys took their luggage and made their way towards the crowded platform. Pranjal's parents were waiting for them, and Pranjal's parents, they were already waiting for them there. Soon they were driving towards Dekiawari, the tea garden managed by Pranjal's father. And after that, they drove towards Dekiawari, where Pranjal's father was manager of the tea garden. An hour later, the car veered sharply off the main road, and an hour later, after 1 hour, the car turned sharply towards the main road. They crossed a cattle bridge and entered Dekhiavari tea estate. And after crossing a cattle bridge, they reached Dekhiavari tea estate. On both sides of the gravel road were acre upon acre of tea bushes, all neatly pruned to the same height. And both sides of that gravel mean that pebble road, there were acres and acres of tea bushes, and all neatly pruned to the same size. And all the tea bushes were pruned, trimmed to the same size. Groups of tea pluckers with bamboo baskets on their backs, wearing plastic aprons, were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. And groups of tea pluckers. Tea pluckers were also there, and they were in groups and having bamboo baskets on their backs. They have worn plastic aprons and were plucking newly sprouted leaves of those tea plants. Now, Pranjal's father slowed down to allow a tractor pulling a trailer load of tea leaves to pass. And in their way, Pranjal's father gave pass to a tractor which was pulling tea leaves. This is the second flush of sprouting period, isn't it, Mr. Barua? Rajveer asked. Then Rajveer asked Mr. Barua, Pranjal's father, this is the second flush of sprouting period. I mean, this is the second time that these tea plants are sprouting, isn't it? He asked. It lasts from May to July and yields the best tea. That this second flush, it continues from May to July and yields the best tea and gives the best tea. You seem to have done your homework before coming, Pranjal's father said in surprise. Then Pranjal's father, he got surprised when Rajveer gave this type of information. He said, you might have done a good homework, mean you have done a good research on tea. Yes, Mr. Barua, Rajveer admitted. Then Rajveer said, yes, Mr. Barua, of course I have done a lots of homework. I have collected so many information about this, but I hope to learn much more while I am here. But he said, whenever I came to visit this tea estate, definitely I will get much more to learn. That's all for today. The chapter is complete. Thank you.